In the heart of the thriving town of Campbell, where the streets thrummed with a ceaseless procession of cars, and the towering malls loomed like sentinels on either side, there nestled a humble abode. This unassuming little house stood as a quiet oasis between the colossal giants that were the neighboring buildings, a solitary testament to simplicity amidst the grandeur of urban life. In this house lived a man called Neil. Now Neil seemed to be like every other man around him. He was dark-skinned and had black hair. His appearance was not all bad. His height was above the height of an average man and was rather skinny. The neighbor who was living 2 floors above the building next door to him was quite fond of him. Her name was Sarah. Now, Neil was an enigmatic figure, a man shrouded in an aura of mystery that set him apart from the bustling world outside. Rarely did anyone catch more than a fleeting glimpse of him beyond the twilight hours, when he ventured out for his late-night strolls. And, in the hushed hours of dawn and dusk, when the city's rhythm was a mere whisper, Neil's solitary figure could be seen traversing the same path, back and forth, as he made his way to and from the university. His existence seemed intertwined with the quiet and the hidden, leaving those who crossed his path to wonder about the secrets he carried within. Even at university, he would always stay alone or would just head to the library and just browse through his phone. He didn't stand out in any other way, both academically and athletically. Sarah's curiosity about Neil had been dormant for the longest time, hidden beneath layers of indifference, until the night of the university prom arrived. As the grand event unfolded, and the ballroom was bathed in the soft, romantic glow of the chandeliers, Sarah found herself in a moment that would forever alter her perception of him. During one of the dances, the stars seemed to align in Sarah's favor, and she found herself effortlessly gliding across the polished ballroom floor, wrapped in Neil's arms. Their every step was a symphony of grace and harmony, as if they had rehearsed this dance in another lifetime. The world around them dimmed and dulled, fading into a distant, inconsequential murmur. Yet, as the music flowed and their bodies swayed in perfect unity, an eerie sensation began to unfurl within Sarah, an icy, inexplicable chill that crept insidiously up her spine. This was no ordinary tremor of nerves, for Sarah had always been a confident and poised dancer. No, this was something far more disconcerting, something that felt like an encounter with the very embodiment of mortality itself. As she gazed into Neil's face, a shiver coursed through her. Dark circles hung beneath his eyes, lending him an air of haunting fatigue. His eyes, like endless voids, were devoid of any discernible emotion, as if they were portals to an abyss of darkness. In that moment, Sarah felt an overwhelming sense of fear and unease, as though she had unwittingly stumbled into a dance with the Grim Reaper himself. This spine-chilling encounter left her shaken to her core, haunted by a profound sense of disquiet. It was a moment indelibly etched into her memory, a riddle she yearned to unravel, an irresistible invitation to delve into the enigmatic depths of the man who had once remained a mere silhouette at the edges of her consciousness. At the break of dawn, Neil departed from his home for reasons known only to him. Sarah, driven by her insatiable curiosity, wasted no time. She descended the stairs of her apartment building with purpose, her heart pounding with anticipation, and swiftly made her way to Neil's residence. Upon arriving at his doorstep, Sarah couldn't resist the urge to unravel the enigma that surrounded him. She cautiously peered through the windows, holding her breath in anticipation. The dimly lit interior of his house revealed no signs of another presence. It seemed that Neil lived alone. Empowered by the silence that enveloped the house, Sarah decided to venture further. Drawing upon the lockpicking skills passed down to her by her grandfather, a man of mysterious talents, she approached the front porch. With practiced precision, she began to manipulate the lock. The ancient art of lockpicking was a skill she had honed over time, mastering the delicate interplay between tension and precision. The lock yielded to her expertise, and the door creaked open. Sarah's heart raced as she stepped into the dimly lit foyer, fully aware of the trespass she had committed. Her determination to uncover the truth about Neil had led her down this uncertain path, where secrets and shadows intertwined, beckoning her into the depths of his mysterious world. Upon entering his house, Sarah was greeted by the glow of a television, which was broadcasting random news about a man who had been shot by two unknown individuals the previous night. In the middle of the room, she noticed a half-eaten sandwich left carelessly on the table. With cautious curiosity, she proceeded to explore the remaining areas but found nothing out of the ordinary. Her attention then turned to the refrigerator, and upon opening it, she discovered an assortment of canned and frozen foods, all of which appeared to have long since passed their expiration dates. She proceeded to enter a small room adjacent to the bathroom, which appeared to be his bedroom. The room resembled the typical space of any young man, adorned with posters and personal belongings. Her gaze was drawn to a table within the room, where she noticed a photo frame containing a picture of Neil alongside several individuals who bore a striking resemblance to his family. In the photograph, they all appeared cheerful, and even Neil himself wore a surprising smile, a sight that took Sarah aback, for she had never known this man to have ever smiled before. She then looked through his closet, and amidst the neatly arranged clothes on one of the shelves, she discovered a diary accompanied by a small jar containing a couple of pills. A piece of paper affixed to the jar bore the enigmatic inscription, "A bottle of sanity."